Welcome back to this channel. Trouble as Northern youth protest against Buhari says he is a terrorist and a bandit. Well, the Northern group gathered around in batches and they were protesting against Buhari, and they continuously called Buhari a bandit and a terrorist. And in the video there was no police officer, there was no shooting, there was nothing going on around that place. We can see that they were protesting peacefully without the police people attacking them or subduing them. Well, this is quite surprising because in other states, if the Igbo people or the Yorubas should come out to protest, it won't be the same. The police will be everywhere, the army will be everywhere, dispersing the audience and throwing tear gas and using different methods to subdue the crowd. But now the Northerners are protesting against Buhari and there's nothing, no police, nothing at all, and you can see that they continuously stated that Buhari is a bandit and it is a terrorist. While the youths gathered up in their masses, it was so shocking to see how much they were. They were plenty, and it seems they are tired because there's been a lot of killings in the north. Let's recall the Abuja to Kaduna train bombing. We saw what happened and how it played out. Well, trouble is looming, and the Northerners, the youth are hungry. The Northern youths are hungry. They are calling Buhari all sorts of names, accusing him of funding these terrorists, saying that he is in charge of the Fînàlly herdsmen. Well, also, a man identified as Comrade Olujimi went to the UN headquarters in Toronto and to cry about the happenings in Nigeria. He stated that Buhari is a terrorist and he has been aiding he has been aiding the Fulani bandits, and he has been supporting them, saying he is the one behind them, he is the one supporting them, he is the one aiding and abetting them. And we can see all this is happening in the country and nobody is happy about it. The cost of growing insecurity. It's so sad to hear what happened in the Abuja to Kaduna train bombing. We can see the lives that were lost. We can also recall the number of people missing, and we know that 146 people now are missing, and the bandits took away some people. And basically, we can recall that these bandits, they played a video, they showed a video to the federal government, saying that the federal government should give them what they want, because they know that the federal government knows what they want and that the federal government should give them. If not, they will not stop the killings and that they will kill and finish off the remaining lives that are with them. Well, it's very, very, it's not news, it's not surprising, and it's not a new thing that Buhari will always be on the side of his northern people. It's not something that people should be surprised about, something that should be new. And to see that these northerners are protesting peacefully without the policemen gathering around them and dispersing them and subduing them with all manner or all forms of violence, and it's very, very surprising to see. Well, to me it's not surprising, but to many it was. But you can see what happened in Lekki toll gate and the way they treated peaceful protesters, and now see what is happening. If it were to be the Igbos or the Yorubas that went ahead to decide to carry out a protest, they won't stay put. The police people will immediately go and subdue the crowd. But we can recall the Yoruba agitation campaign that went on, which a girl was killed by a policeman while they were trying to subdue the crowd and disperse the crowd. You can see what happened to the the girl. She died. She lost her life, and eyewitnesses there said it was the policeman. It was a policeman which they identified that shot the girl. You can see what is happening. You can see that if it were to be Yorubas or Igbos, this is not going to be the same story. They would have shot, they would have used tear gas, they would have used water, they would have used a lot of things to subdue them. And it is all evident, it is obvious that this country is not what it used to be. The insecurity, the unemployment, the killings, the bombings, every day, every single day, a parent loses their child, a child loses their parents, friends loses friends, boyfriends loses their girlfriends, husband loses wives, wives loses their husband. You can see that this country has a certain pattern for insecurity. And people are blaming Buhari because Buhari is not speaking up. He is not talking. We can see the way he has kept quiet on a lot of things. Even when these terrorists, these bandits, brought out pictures of those people they abducted from the Abuja to Kaduna train, saying that the federal government knows exactly what they want, we can see that Buhari did not react. He didn't say anything. And I'm like, what is going on between the federal government and those bandits? Because there was some sort of familiarity between them. Because how would a bandit just say, oh, we don't want money, you know what we want? Meaning that the president, the federal government, they all know what these bandits want. And this is a constant happening. It's as if it's happening over and over and over again. We can remember during the Chibok girls' time and the way Jonathan was disgraced, the way he was insulted, the way he was treated. But it's very funny that the same thing, even worse. Jonathan's time was even little with the Chibok girls. It was a very grave story. It was really sad. But at least during that time, the president came out. Even the first lady, she came out to talk to people. She might not be the greatest orator, she might not be the best at speaking English or expressing herself, but she came out to sympathize with the families. They went on official visit to visit their families. But we can see the way Buhari has not even said anything. Our first lady is chilling in Dubai, enjoying herself. We can see the way Nigeria is falling. And now, people might be thinking that why is Buhari keeping quiet on all these things? I feel that is the reason why they are saying that he is aiding and abetting these people and that he is responsible for backing up these people, because you are keeping your mouth shut. You are keeping your mouth closed. You are not talking. You have not even called a public address. You have not addressed the public. And that's one mistake I feel he made. He did not address the public. He did not tell the public that oh, I'm going to try. I'm going to take measures. He just kept quiet about the whole thing. Well, this is the thing that is going to happen, that is going to keep happening if we don't put a stop to this bandit, we don't put a stop to this terrorist. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And to those who have been supporting us, continue to support us and continue to subscribe to this channel.